Hey guys, how are you? David Franco here from dfranco.com/ask, which is your open forum for asking your own questions, and just maybe I'll answer those questions in videos such as this one. And yes, it has been quite a while since I've done this. I'm kind of falling behind because of Seaside, and I got sick for a week, and you don't need to know details. Anyway, today's question comes from AkHillV. As always, I gotta apologize. I have international viewers, which is awesome, but sometimes that brings along the territory of my messing up your name. So either way, thank you for the question. He or she says, "Dear David, I now know that you have had experience using the Kindle Fire and Nexus 7. Could you please tell me which one you like using?" Okay, this is an excellent question with an easy answer. Nexus 7. Okay, first of all, let me go through both devices, what I like, what I don't like. Not in too much detail because I don't want this video to be longer than 5 minutes, I'm guessing anyway. Kindle Fire, I overall pretty much hated. I thought it was a piece of crap. The only thing I liked about it was the 7-inch form factor and the build quality. The build quality felt fine. But that's the thing, build quality of the Kindle Fire is so different than this. I mean, the Kindle Fire was actually heavy. It actually got really warm. This thing, while it gets a little warm, I think the processor is like right down here, I'm not sure. It doesn't get warm to the point where I really notice it like I did with the Kindle Fire. I mean, I understand processors heat up and it's pretty much required. But if you design your product well enough, you're not meant to have your user notice that heat. And that's exactly how the Nexus 7 is. The Kindle Fire does exactly what the name suggests. It practically catches on fire in your hands. Now, that's a bit dramatic, but I just have to put that out there. Now, I understand that's not a big deal to everybody. You don't need your device always running cool, but me personally, I kind of do. And yes, I realize the new iPad does warm up in certain areas, and that's fine. I accept that. But I guess what I'm trying to say here is the Nexus 7 overall is a much better built device than the Kindle Fire. The only reason I would suggest the Kindle Fire is if you want that true Amazon experience and you don't want that true Android experience. Now, yes, the Kindle Fire technically runs Android, but as I'm sure you probably know, it runs an Amazon skill. Yeah, skill. That's a good one, David. Amazon skin of Android. Well, this is pure Android, pure Google. This is none of that crappy Samsung skin, Amazon skin, nothing. It's Google and nothing more, which I really appreciate because this is my first true Android device, so that's why I'm enjoying it so much. So going back to what I was saying is, the only reason I would suggest the Kindle Fire is if you want that Amazon experience. If you're an Amazon Prime member and you just want your media presented that way in your home screen on that shelf, which I gotta say wasn't a terrible interface, it just felt very trapped. It wouldn't let you do things that it should allow you to do, such as, well, enjoy Android for what it is. But with that said, if you're looking for which device to buy, because let's face it, they both cost $200, which is cheap for a tablet, especially when compared to the iPad. Nexus 7 or Kindle Fire, for me, not even a second freaking thought. Go for the Nexus 7. It's an excellent tablet. It's far from perfect, but then again, so is the iPad. The iPad's not perfect. The iPad offers a better experience in my experience, and in my opinion. I don't want to repeat myself too much. But then again, we're talking about two entirely different price points here. But speaking of the Kindle Fire and Nexus 7, definitely go for the Nexus 7. Trust me, don't even give it a second thought. You will love it, and it's only $200 for 8GB, and 16GB is only $249, which I think is pretty awesome because you're always expecting like a $100 price increase from the different increments of gigabytes. But hey, $249 for 16GB, it's an excellent deal. And yes, for those wondering, this is an 8GB model. I just wanted to go for the base model because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I honestly thought I was going to sell this thing in like a month, but nope, this thing's here to stay, at least until the Nexus 7 II comes out, or whatever they're going to call it. So anyway, thank you for the question. Again, I don't want to mess up your name. AkHillV. This is an excellent question, and I hope I answered it in some organized fashion. You know me, I love to talk, but long story short, Nexus 7, go for it. You'll love it. And yes, as always, today is an Ask a Question video, which means you guys get a free audiobook. It has been such a long time since I've done this, and it's almost the end of July, so get this while you can. Not that it means anything, but I try to do a certain amount of videos per month where I give you guys free audiobooks. So check this out. It's called In the Plex: How Google Thinks, Works, and Shapes Our Lives. Normally costing about $30 US, it is yours for completely free, just because I love you guys. Go to audibletrial.com/thecreative1. That link is right below for your convenience. Click that, sign up, and you'll be eligible for a free audiobook right away. And yes, that audiobook is yours to keep forever. So check it out. Audible.com is an Amazon company, ironically enough, since I was just talking about the Kindle Fire. But I enjoy Audible a lot more than I did the Kindle Fire. Just saying. And that about wraps it up. Thank you guys so much for your questions. I'm really enjoying it. Again, go to dfranco.com/ask. That link is right below. Ask your questions and we can get a discussion going in the form of video. I love it. I mean, seriously, it's easy content and it's just a better way to connect with you guys. And I'm just overall really enjoying it. So check it out. But even bigger thanks to you guys for watching the video, your likes, your support, your comments, all that good stuff. Have an excellent weekend, and I'll talk to you soon.